In the previous video, we began to discover Sulcis Iglesiente, an authentic region in southwestern Sardinia, steeped in mining history, towns like Iglesias and Carbonia, beaches and unspoiled landscapes. But this journey doesn't end there. In this second part, we continue our exploration of this extraordinary land, discovering its most spectacular coasts, the dunes shaped by the wind, the villages linked to agricultural traditions, and the places where nature and history have been intertwined for millennia. From the crystal clear waters of Portofino to the countryside of Sant'Adi and Villa Massargia, we'll immerse ourselves in a still, authentic Sardinia, far from mass tourism where every corner tells a story. Get ready to continue this journey into the heart of Sulcis Iglesiente. Among the most spectacular landscapes in southwestern Sardinia lies a unique setting, Portofino Beach in the Sant'Anna Aresi area. Here the sea is incredibly clear, with hues ranging from turquoise to emerald green, creating a visual feast that captivates from the very first glance. The beach stretches for several kilometers and changes its appearance as you move away from the pine forest and the busier areas. The shallow, calm waters make it perfect for relaxing and swimming in complete serenity. But the true symbol of this place are the spectacular white dunes, immense expanses of fine sand shaped by the wind over the centuries. An almost desert-like landscape overlooking the sea, where the white sand contrasts with the intense blue of the Mediterranean. Behind the beach, a vast natural pine forest offers shade, scents, and peaceful paths. Portofino is a place where nature, silence, and beauty meet, creating one of the most charming stretches of coastline in Sulcis Iglesiente. Moving south, you reach the area of Tullata, one of Sardinia's most spectacular coastal areas. Here, the coast is a succession of bays, coves, and beaches immersed in unspoiled nature. Among the most famous is Chirada, a true pearl of the Mediterranean. Its pale sand and crystal clear sea, with its tropical colors, create a postcard-perfect setting. Opposite the beach, a small islet completes an already perfect panorama. Not far away is Porto Trematsu, a long, sandy stretch open to the sea, where the wind and the wide spaces give a feeling of absolute freedom. But it's along the entire coast that the true magic of Tullata unfolds. Small, hidden coves, accessible via scenic roads, where wind-shaped rocks alternate with Mediterranean scrub scented with myrtle, juniper, and mastic. This area offers an extraordinary variety of landscapes, where the sea meets an authentic, still wild nature. Continuing along the southwest coast, you reach Piscinas, one of the most incredible places in Sardinia. Here, some of the highest sand dunes in Europe stretch out, creating an almost desert-like landscape overlooking the sea. The silence, the vast spaces, and the unspoiled nature make this place unique. The sea is deep and clear, while all around you breathes a primordial atmosphere, far from time and mass tourism. Sulcis Iglesiente is not just sea, but a land rich in ancient history. Among its countryside, there are evidences of ancient civilizations, medieval buildings, and important mining sites. Among the most fascinating is the Nuraj Saruki, one of the most important neuralgic complexes in the area. An ancient village with towers and dwellings, it tells the story of a mysterious civilization that lived over 3,000 years ago. In addition to the Nuragi, the area preserves Romanesque and medieval churches, including the Church of Santa Maria a Tratalias, testimony to the period of the Judicati and the Mediterranean influences. But a fundamental part of the local history is linked to the mines. The Roses Mines, which can be visited today, tell the story of the hard life of the miners and the industrial past of this land. Visiting these places means crossing different eras, from prehistory to the modern age. In the heart of Sulcis lies Villa Massargia, a town deeply tied to the land and its traditions. The landscape is dominated by centuries-old olive groves, among which Serena stands out, one of the oldest olive trees in Europe. Alongside agriculture, the art of weaving is still alive, with carpets made by hand using ancient traditional techniques. The area is full of farmhouses where you can discover the authentic flavors of Sardinian cuisine, oil, cheeses, bread, and traditional peasant dishes. On the hills are the remains of Gioiosa Guardia Castle, connected to other defensive systems such as Aquafretta Castle. From here, an extraordinary panorama opens up over the entire surrounding area. Santati represents the most authentic soul of rural Sardinia. Surrounded by vineyards, forests, and fertile countryside, this town has lived off livestock and agriculture for centuries. Typical cheeses, such as pecorino and high-quality wines, are produced here, in particular Carignano del Sulcis, known for its intense character. Popular traditions are still alive in festivals and fairs, which tell the story of the identity of a community deeply tied to the territory. A few kilometers away are the Izudas Caves, one of the most fascinating natural sites in the area. Nearby, the La Grada del Tesoro farmhouse offers an authentic experience, combining traditional cuisine and nature. Nuxis is a small town nestled in the Sulcis countryside. Among vineyards, pastures, and hills, life here still follows the rhythms of nature. A simple and authentic place where typical products are born and where agricultural tradition continues to be at the heart of daily life. On the border between Sulcis and Campidano lies Siliqui, dominated by the evocative Aquafretta Castle. Built on a volcanic relief, it controlled the ancient communication routes of southern Sardinia. Today, it offers spectacular views of the surrounding countryside, offering a fascinating glimpse into the island's medieval history. Sulcis Iglesiente is a surprising land, where crystal-clear sea, spectacular dunes, ancient history, and authentic traditions coexist in perfect harmony. If you enjoyed this trip to the southwest of Sardinia, please like the video, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the Wander Europe channel. You will help the channel grow and help other travelers discover these incredible places. And if you want to continue exploring Sardinia, in the next video, I'll take you to discover new, extraordinary destinations. See you on the next trip on Wander Europe.